So I'm back today to do a quick video on how I make my shea butter. So as of now, my shea butter is up for grabs on my website, prettydimplesstudios.com. And so here's a quick video on how I make my shea butter, the whole process, so you can see the behind the scenes make of my shea butter. So the first thing I want to do is wipe down my work area. I take my Clorox wipes and make sure that my workspace is going to be nice and clean. So I buy my shea butter in bulk, and this is how it looks. It's 25 pounds, and this is how they ship it out. So then I begin to scoop it out, and then I put it into a big bucket, and I fill it up as high as possible. And I just love when I scoop up the shea butter. It's so smooth, you know, like butter. So after I have it all filled up, I take a very old pot and I fill it up with water, but just a little bit because you don't want it to boil over once you put the bucket inside. And because the shea butter melts pretty quickly, I like to put it on a low simmer, and then I stick my bucket inside the water so that it can melt. Okay, so I'm going to be putting on my labels, and I order my labels from someone on, actually found on Instagram, Product Label Queen, and she sends them, she prints them out, and this is how they look. I hope the lighting is good so that this can be clean. But anyway, I'll show you how I put on my labels, and I'm going to be putting them on before I actually fill this up with shea butter. And I have not mastered completely how to put these labels on, but I'm still doing my best, so if anybody knows a good way. So anyway, I take the whole thing off, and these are vinyl sheets. So far I have been putting it on this way, so I try to get it as straight as possible, sticking it on, and then I just go to one end like I said, I have not mastered it, and then wrap that part around, and then go on this side, and then wrapping this side around. And sometimes it gets pretty straight and sometimes it doesn't. I've also tried another way, and sometimes that works, sometimes that doesn't, where I will take the jar, and there's usually like a line in the middle of the jar here, but you can't really see it on camera. And then I try to stick that on the line as straight as possible. And then with it in my hand, I just kind of wrap the label around, trying to keep it straight so that I don't get any air bubbles. And this one is not working out that great. And then, yep, see, that was not great. And then going around this way. And that one did not turn out straight at all. But again, I'm still learning. So if you get your products and the labels aren't on perfectly, this is because I'm not a small business. I am a teeny tiny, I was gonna try to fix that, it's not. I am a teensy wincy little business, so I am doing my absolute best. So I'll show you a few more times me putting on some labels. Maybe I'm helping someone, maybe someone will help me, give me some tips and some pointers. So now that all my labels are on, I am coming to my workspace where I will be filling up my jars with shea butter, and I'm just laying them out here on the counter. And now it's time for me to fill in all of my extra ingredients. And now that I've done that, here's what I have so far. All the ingredients, including the fragrances, inside of the jars. Now to fill it up with shea butter. So here I am just filling up my jars with the melted shea butter. And it does take some time for it to go back to a solid form. So about 2 days or so, I'll have them sit out so that it can go back to a solid form. I put the tops on loosely, so therefore nothing can get inside, no dust or anything like that. So yeah, I just fill up the jars. I have not figured out the recipe for a large batch and then just fill it up without having to put the ingredients in first. So this is the steps that I take to make each and every shea butter. So this shea butter is rich with jojoba oil, olive oil, vitamin E, grapeseed oil, vegetable glycerin, and fragrance. So this is amazing. It's smooth. It's just so soft, and it gives you so much moisture for your skin and your hair. So you will enjoy this shea butter. So they're all filled, and now I'm just putting on the tops and then waiting for them to solidify. And here they are, all done and ready to go. And they are available now on my website at prettydimplesstudios.com. So order yours today. You won't be disappointed.